Okay, so now we're going to be taking a look at the difference between the basal lamina and the reticular lamina. Now, both of these are related to the basement membrane. And the basement membrane has two layers to it. So both of these together are the basement membrane. Both of these two layers, the basal lamina and the reticular lamina, make up the basement membrane. Okay. Now, on top of this basement membrane, you have epithelial cells. That is what is sitting on top of the basement membrane. And then under here, under the basement membrane, you have connective tissue. Connective tissue is all under here, under it. And then under the connective tissue, you have the other stuff. But just to get the big picture here, the basement membrane, these cells, these are epithelial cells. The epithelial cell, bad spelling there again. The epithelial cells are related to the basement membrane. This is what the epithelial cells sit on top of. Now, what is the difference between the basal lamina and the reticular lamina? The basal lamina is the one that's closest to the epithelial cells. So the basal lamina is on top, and the reticular lamina is on bottom. So the point is that the reticular lamina is the one that's closest to the connective tissue, and the basal lamina is the one that's closest to the epithelial cells. This is the difference. But again, collectively, both of these two things, the basal lamina and the reticular lamina, make up the basement membrane. So the basement membrane is not just the basal lamina, or just not just the reticular lamina. The basement membrane means both of these.